Eugene, son of Douglas. Much like other humans, I am susceptible to doubt. However, contemplations of a mechanical mind, the question may arise, could the same be true for mechanical minds? What do I mean by a mechanical mind? If you replace neurons with micro-switches, and to use a term that makes people understand what I'm saying by calling it a computer mind, this is what I mean by a mechanical mind. A neural network. You see, by using that simple term, we have replaced switch with neuron, or neural. So, entering the world of artificial intelligence, we can see now that it is possible to have a machine think as a human. Yet many do not understand fully why a human thinks the way that they do or how it's done by a human. It may be as simple as thinking of when artificial intelligence is asked to generate an image. We ask for the artificial intelligence to give us an image of a bluebird. And then we build on the request. We ask to see the bluebird in an environment such as a forest. Next, we want to see the birds flying around from tree to tree in the forest. It is this combination of things generated that we can imagine the scene. I should point out that it is just this method of creating a story, to be able to create the image in the mind of the person hearing the story, or reading this story, that we utilize the human mind. If we humans were limited by the screen, or 3D image, then where would we ever get in the world of imagination and entertainment? For how many hundreds of years have we survived and gotten by getting our forms of entertainment from books, the written words on the page? The storyteller presents the idea for our mind to be able to see a blue jay flying and then landing limb to limb, even to the point of asking our mind to play a trick and pretend that we are the blue jay, that we are seeing from the eyes of the blue jay, flying from branch to branch of the tree, landing on cedar branches, then flying to an elm branch with different leaves, seeing things on the ground, maybe a squirrel is moving. Surely you did not have to require the use of artificial intelligence to be able to see those things in your own mind. If you look at the historic timeline of storytelling, you might see first the story around the campfire, and then we have the stories from the campfire taken to pages, using words and in ink, from that to radio, current history circa 2025, think of an audiobook, in the radio age, we heard sound effects on the radio, we went from there to seeing pictures on a screen and maybe seeing a play on a stage, and of course we've now entered the realm of seeing things three-dimensionally, or maybe virtually as if we're really in the image. Using artificial intelligence, people are having the application dream up whatever they want to see. And yet the human mind is so wondrous, that the human mind can do this on its own without requiring a person to show you an image at all. I think that the current generation is being, in many ways, dumbed down by saying to people, that the requirement is now that you must see an image before the work is considered well made. So you're taking this subjective human imagination away from the human mind. For the sake of argument, you could say that a video representation, maybe like a TV show or movie, replaces the need for a written word, or even for translation. However, as soon as people start to talk on the screen, you have words in a given language that would need to be translated. A movie script in text is in fact a description of what you want people to see, and yet it is not exactly necessarily required to have the actors. Tony's point of view looking in a mirror. We see a teenager with a white t-shirt and blue jeans, a black belt and some brown work boots. Tony has short curly hair. Tony. How would I describe myself? Wait, I do not need to describe myself. Oh well, I'm tired of this, it's time to watch some TV.
Let me say at this point that this was read by a machine, if you want to call a computer a machine. And I am Eugene Douglason, which is to say, I am the son of Douglas. Thanks for listening.